Hi, Vitaly here from Renter Inc. and I'm going to show you how to create a demo of your mobile app so you can share it with your realtor agents on your landing page. So our client here is an example. Client Rent Pros has a landing page that's on their website, and then as you can see has introduction, and then they have a demo video that they have here. So let's go into that. As you can see, they start by introducing themselves, introducing their mobile app, and they're talking about the benefits of why their agents, their partners, should download the app and use it. And then they go in and they talk about and basically demo the application, walk their agents through their mobile app by showing them how to request rental analysis, referrals, the fact that they can get updates on the latest news and trends, and quick access to their contact information. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to make this demo, how to create a demo in such a way that you can display the mobile phone on your screen and record yourself talking through the process of the mobile app working. I would recommend that you do this part because it's very effective. When people, realtors or agents would come to your landing page, they can read all about it. They can go and see the features, the benefits, but the best way that they can actually see in action is for you to record a demo of it. A lot of agents are hesitant to download the mobile app because it's just another app that goes on their on their phone. So you have to really try hard to get them to download the app. So the best thing you can do is to record a demo of it so they would know exactly what they're getting before they download it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to put your phone on the screen so you can record a video of it. So there's two parts to it. One is putting the phone on the screen. So it's called mirroring. And then the second part is how do you record yourself, a video of yourself walking through the process. So let's start with the first one. So the first one is we need to set up to display your phone on your computer. So the first thing is you need to download LetsView application on your computer. It's free and it works both on Mac and PC. So we'll go there and download it. I already have it downloaded on my computer, so I'm not going to download it. I'm going to assume that you can download it and install it on your computer. Once you download it, you can go and open it from your applications. So that's what we're going to do here. LetsView. Okay, and then you have to make sure that you choose the phone screen mirroring instead of computer screen mirroring. Okay, now the next step is you would have to be on a Wi-Fi. Your computer has to be connected to a Wi-Fi, and it's going to have to be the same Wi-Fi that your mobile device that has your mobile app will be connected to. That's how it's able to put your phone on the screen of your computer. It has to be on the same Wi-Fi. Okay, so so if you are not connected to Wi-Fi, make sure you're connected to it, and then it's going to display the Wi-Fi you're on it. Okay, so we downloaded it, installed it on our computer. We're on the mirroring tab. You're connected to a network, and now the next step is to go ahead and download LetsView mobile app on your iPhone or Android device. So let's do that. In order for me to demonstrate that, I'm going to turn on my video and walk you through that process real quick. All right, so all right, so going to walk you through that right now. So get your phone here. If you have a mobile iPhone or Android, I have an iPhone, so I'm going to go to the App Store and type in LetsView. Okay. Now, as you can see, LetsView in the search field, and then it brings up this one here. So go ahead and download it. Since I already have it downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and open it. Okay. So that's what you see, and it automatically starts connecting to your Wi-Fi here, and then it detected that my computer is connected to the same Wi-Fi here. Okay. So let's move this over. That way you can see what's going on here. All right. So we've downloaded the LetsView application. We opened the LetsView mobile app. Make sure the phone, your iPhone or Android, is connected to the same Wi-Fi. So if you don't have that set up yet, make sure it is connected to the same Wi-Fi. Okay. Once your computer is connected to the Wi-Fi and your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi, it's going to show up right here. If you don't have that, there's a button right here. Click that button, and it's going to start searching for your computer to show up here. Now, once you have this all set up, just go ahead and tap on this right here, this computer, once it finds it for you. So when that happens, it makes you choose where do you want to mirror. So choose the first one, the top one, the phone screen mirroring. Okay. So on your iPhone, it's going to show you what you need to do to enable mirroring. On an Android device, just follow the instructions to enable permissions. So it's a little different on Android, but it's the same. It'll give you instructions what to do. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow the instructions, slide down, and then hit screen mirroring right here. All right, and then you can see the device here. Yep, my device is here. And then as soon as that pairs, it's going to show up on my computer. All right, so as you can see, everything that's happening on my phone is being mirrored here. Okay, so now I can go and open up my application, and everything I do on the phone here will be exactly mirrored on the device. So this is how you're able to operate the phone and then display it on your screen so you can record the screen. Okay, so I think that makes sense now. Now it's mirrored. I'm going to turn off this Zoom. I don't need it anymore, and end the meeting. And I'm going to put this aside here. So, so we did this, connected to the same network. Now everything is displayed on the device. So the next step is to set up to record your computer screen with your face and your device side by side. Okay, so we have our phone set up. It's now being mirrored. Now, how do we put our face and the phone together so we can explain the steps when we do the demo? The best thing to do in this case, I tried different programs out there to be able to do that. There's Loom, there's a few other programs out there, but they're paid, and they only work on browsers, so you have to download browser extensions. So the best thing that we came up with is that a lot of people have Zoom already, the Zoom client. Most people know what Zoom is, and you can use Zoom to do that, and it's quick and easy, and most people know how to use it. So I'm going to show you how to do that with Zoom, but if you have a problem with Zoom or use a third-party application like Loom, go ahead and do that, but this is a good and quick way of doing it. So set up to record your computer screen with your face and your device side by side. So number one is open Zoom. So I'm going to open Zoom here. If you don't have a Zoom application on your computer, go ahead and download the client. Make sure that you have it installed on your computer and it's not a version that you go on zoom.us and basically a browser extension. It needs to be a Zoom client application installed on your PC or Mac. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you have it on your computer. Most people use Zoom, should be able to have it. Open it up, and then we're going to verify that our video and audio is set up correctly. So let's go to settings. So on the Mac, it's right here. On your PC, it might be somewhere else. But go ahead and go to the settings and then verify that your video is working well, that your audio, test your speakers and mic. And then the last one is the recording. Take a look at where it's going to record, because that's where you're going to need to find it when you record the meeting. Okay, so just make sure that all of that works now that it's prepared. And then the next step is we're going to set up the demo content on your mobile app. So as you can see here, in this case, it's a live client application. We're going to test it on a different application. Okay, so we have another one that we have been given permission to demo this. So as you can see here, this is we have rent analysis here. There's a few test ones, so you can explain that to people. You have a few referrals, a few insights, and a few about us. So before you demo this, I would recommend that you add a few demo rent analysis, referrals. So when you demo it, it's not going to be blank. Try to put some contacts in there so people have an idea of what it's going to look like. So it's not, you don't demo it on an empty application. All right, so once you do that, you can do that through your admin, or you can go to your web version and add those there. So whatever works for you, okay? So now let's assume that you're, let's assume that you have all the content ready. And then the other thing to consider is make sure that your phone's screensaver is set to at least 30 minutes. So when you start demoing it and stop to explain something, it doesn't, turn off on you. That's annoying. Now, on your second device, you can have, let's say this is the device that you are logged in as a realtor or agent. You want to be able to demonstrate the push notifications that go out. So you need to have either a second device handy. For example, I have an iPhone here, and then if you have a second device, another iPhone or Android, that you can log in as admin. That way, when you're doing a test request, new rent analysis demo, you can pull out your phone and then respond back to a rent analysis or referral. And then, or let's say you publish a new insight and be able to display what kind of notifications they'll get. You need some kind of other device that you can have handy while you're demoing it. You can also do that by logging into your web version if you don't have a second device to demo with. You can log in here and respond back to rent analysis and referrals also. So whatever you choose to do, but as you demo it, it's important to be able to demo the notifications part of the mobile app, because that is very valuable. So once you have that set up, either have a second device or the web app ready. So when you're recording, you don't waste too much time responding back to those demo requests. Also, go to on your device and make sure that the notifications are turned on. So as you can see here, I'm going to demo this. So if you go to the home right here, okay, and then you go to app settings, and then go to notifications here, and make sure that all of this is turned on in order to demo the notifications coming in, okay? So we already talked about this. And then make sure on the second device, the admin device, also make sure you have the settings turned on to have notifications on that device too. But if you are on the web app, then obviously you don't need that. You just will have to refresh it and be able to see the latest. Okay. Now we're set up to record. The next step is to record the demo. So, and that's pretty simple to do. We have the device mirrored here on the left, and then you know, make sure the device is connected. Next thing to do is to open Zoom application on your computer. All right, so we're gonna open that on the Zoom. Okay, and then we're gonna create, you know, start a new meeting. All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do is turn on video. So we already have the video going. In this case, if you don't have it, there's a button here to turn on video. So that video, on video. Turn on your screen share. So screen share here, and then choose a desktop. Okay, now we're sharing the screen now, and we're recording it. So from this point on, you know, you can cut this part out, but make sure you're recording the screen. And then we're going to put LetsView app in the full screen. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna take this down, and we're going to go here to this, and then we do full screen. This way, and then click in the middle here, and it should move it there. Now I can expand this to make it bigger. Not sure how big this can go. There you go. And hide this. So now you have a device right in the middle. There's no background, anything. You have you speaking here, and you can start demoing the product. So let's just assume that we're recording this already. It's being recorded on Zoom. We're sharing the screen, and verify. Oh, I didn't do that. So the step that I missed is make sure you're recording your computer. So we have a sharing going on, and then we need to record it. So we're recording on the computer. Okay. Now we're recording your device. You're being shown here, and let's just assume that I'm demoing it here. So, you know, start off your video with your name, who you are, the benefits of your mobile app, why realtors should use it, and then go over the features. So we're going to use the mouse and say, if you click here to rent analysis, this is where all the rent analysis that you request from us will live. You will request new rent analysis, and then this is where you will actually demo filling this out. But I would recommend that in order to make your demo not too long, you could do this without speaking, and then you can fast forward this part when you actually are making the edits. So I'm going to stop talking and fill this out. All right, so this is how you would request a rent analysis. Now, you would be able to cut off certain sections here, so keep that in mind. So the part where I was filling out, I was quiet for a reason, because that part you can fast forward in your video. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take out your other phone, your second phone, and you're going to respond back to that rent analysis, but you would just keep this whole thing running because it's going to be much easier for you to respond back on your phone than go into a web app, because you would then have to take off you know, your Zoom call and all that stuff, and then bring it back up. Whereas if you have it on your device, you would be able to respond back, and then you would get a notification here. You would be able to record it. It's just much easier. But if you don't have a second device where you can respond back while you're recording this, then you would have to make sure that you come back and your video window is in the same spot and it's as wide as it needs to be, so there's just no shaking going on. So I'm going to just go on my phone here, and I'm on to the phone that's logged in as admin, and I'm going to respond back to that rent analysis. So I am ready to submit the rent analysis on my device. So you want to demonstrate the notifications that it will get as soon as you respond back to the rent analysis, or referrals or insights. So make sure your notifications are turned on your phone, and then as soon as you respond back to the rent analysis from your device, be ready to explain the notification. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, so it looks like we responded back to the rent analysis, and as soon as that happens, you get the notification. You can see it both in your application when you open it, or you can see it in command through your app. So as you can see here, the rent analysis came in. I can open it, and it takes them directly to the rent analysis, and the rent analysis came in here, and then this is what you, the property manager, responded back to them. They can call you, they can also email you for follow-up about the rent analysis, all from here, so make sure that you explain that to them. All right, I think you get the idea how to do this. You can do this both in rent analysis. You can, then demo the rent analysis, the referrals, the insights, about us. You can also demo the part where you can send a promotional notification. So as an admin, the way you do that is you go to the bell icon here as admin, and then when you log in as admin, you'll have a button on top here that says new notification. So if you see here, this is the admin, so the button here. So what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to send push notifications to all your users. So if you want to demo that part too and say, hey, look out for specials and stuff from us, then you can also demo this part to them. So you can write a demo. You can write a promotional notification and say like, hey, if you give us a referral in this month, we'll give you extra $100 off, and show them how that works. You can also do that. I think this gives you a better understanding how to do this. So as soon as you're done demoing it, thank them, and then the way you do this is you you stop the share, you stop the recording, and then you end the meeting. All right, and then as soon as that's done, Zoom will start converting the video and save it on your computer. So then you can go ahead and edit it and then upload it to YouTube or whatever else where you put the videos.